I think the One Planet MBA at Exeter is a fascinating and important innovation, not because it is focused on sustainability, but because it's focused on business and rethinking the lens for business, rethinking the way that companies set strategy, the way that they organize themselves, the way they consider themselves part of value chains and ecosystems, to be able to be both successful in traditional business sense in terms of growth and profitability and delivering for shareholders and owners, but also really delivering on tackling the global challenges we face that have been outlined by the Sustainable Development Goals. I believe that the circular economy is one of the most disruptive concepts and opportunities for business in the next 15 years that we will see. So one of the key defining questions for our generation of business leaders, for you as you think about, as MBAs, how you want to lead organizations in a new economy, is how we shift from linear value chains based on take, make, waste, to value chains that are circular, that are based on the principles of take, make, take, make, take, make. Why? Because at the heart of that circular economy principle is the idea of sustainable development. Again, put simply, for me, about creating enough for all, forever.
It's been a great partnership, and to have access to good, innovative talent, people who are thinking about things like resource scarcity, understand population growth, understand circular economy, but critically understand how you apply those things to business. That's exactly why we have the partnership with the University of Exeter.
Value chain thinking, I think, is the big thing. So I was able to pick that concept up, I feel, in the MBA, and it worked directly with what was already being done by Joe and the team at Coca-Cola Enterprise, and it matched very well. Thinking cradle to gate, that type of life cycle thinking. So it's been a great experience, like I said.
Well, for my area personally is sustainable commodities. So I'm really excited at the fact that something that a lot of people see really dull, which is like palm oil, soy, these are really important commodities for our product offer, but they also have the opportunity, if we get the sustainability solutions right, to really deliver enhanced livelihood and development benefits in the producing countries. And what Audrey is going to do is kind of look at how we maximise the efficiency, the speed of solutions, the pace of sustainability thinking development from our side, but making sure that actually delivers benefits on the ground for the producers as well. And that's a good direction to be going in.
I'm very excited because I will be looking at their palm oil supply chain. And supply chain is something that we deal a lot with, obviously, in mining. And there's a lot of new initiatives that have spurred into the mining industry that are about transparency and ethical sourcing. And palm oil is a very tricky product because, unlike, for example, a banana that you can put a tag on it and trace, or palm oil you can't really find the source that easily, and it's used in very, very small portions as well. So being able to find alternatives and build, I'd say, transparent supply chains and help Marks & Spencer accomplish that, it's going to be really exciting.
So to summarize, 3 takeaways for you tonight. First one, the One Planet MBA is about igniting, leading and managing change in organizations in light of the global challenges that we face. Second takeaway, it's about promoting innovation and new business models in order to address the challenges that we face. And then third takeaway, it's about developing exceptional talent. And what I hope you're going to do tonight is to engage with the talent we've got in the room with us. They are talented, they are creative, they are passionate, they are ambitious, and they are collaborative professionals who've come to the MBA to acquire that innovative business thinking.
I mean, it's different in the sense that it actually has a very specific focus, which is around, the circular economy and sustainability. And to that extent, I don't think there are any other MBA programs I haven't come across any which offer anything similar to that. And in terms of the quality of the students, I mean, I have to say, completely bowled over. They were just so impressive. So not only were they very clever people, but also very driven by their complete passion for actually making a difference in the world. And that aligned extremely well with the project that I've been working on, which is around transparency in supply chains to try to sort of open up or sort of shine a light on sort of good practices. And the team that worked for me were absolutely, say, sort of, dogged in their pursuit of trying to sort of uncover and help me uncover the way that, sustainable trade should work.
I've been exposed to a lot of amazing things that I never knew existed, that I never thought about. I came from an IT and finance background, and I guess I'd become a little bored by it. So it was really neat just to see new things. And once I started seeing those new things, I had a chance to explore them.
So on the MBA, for your final dissertation, you're encouraged to do a consultancy project which brings together the areas of the MBA that you enjoyed the most. For me, that was operations, strategy and leadership, and to do that with a company in a real-time project. I went into an international sustainability consultancy called Sandcroft, which are based in Westminster, and looked at an internal risk identification piece for them to identify their over-the-horizon risks in the 3, 5 and 10-year timeframes.
So, well, the output of his report was very helpful because I circulated it to colleagues and because they contributed into the report, so they then read it, and it led to a really useful discussion internally about strategy. And I also presented it to the board of the company, to our chairman and our directors, and it was very helpful in driving some internal changes that I thought were very, very, very useful.
So I came here for the One Planet aspect, change for good, because I believe that corporations and businesses have the capacity to have big impact, much bigger than just me as my own. My personal interests are in the intersection of marketing and technology, users, and helping clients use the technologies that businesses are doing through digitization efforts in this fourth wave of the Industrial Revolution to help make life on this planet better. And through the emerging business models and the innovation models and through the curriculum, I've been able to apply that through real-world case examples.
The company I'm doing the internship is a retail company. It's The White Company. Maybe you've heard of them. They're a retailer, a fashion retailer, fast-growing market, and I'm doing an internship in the area of strategy and business development. So what I've done for the telecommunication company in my past, now try to apply these skills plus the new skills I learned in the MBA for the retail industry.
I think I really enjoyed the economics, actually, the economics module, and I realised that more and more I have to talk in an economic dialogue. I can't continue to talk about conservation and the inherent value of biodiversity. I have to talk about the natural capital value, ecosystem goods and services, because that's what resonates with business and with government, and that's what's really going to turn the world around. It's not talking about biodiversity and the importance of biodiversity. Yes, of course, I think it is absolutely important, but it's how you present that and how you talk about it that's more important.